Welcome to MyoForce. My name is Sam Berry. This is Kevin McCarthy. We're going to show you some progressive one-arm chest press exercises to use in a partner situation with the Versus. It's also a versatile suspension training tool, but we're going to be using it at a mid-height position to show you some of the progressions to go through the single arm chest press. This is a great progression for a client or an athlete that may have some challenges with overhead movements. If you were at all at the Perform Better one-day summit in Boston this past weekend, Brett Jones spoke about doing overhead push presses and regular overhead press with kettlebells and the likes. And if somebody has a hard time getting the arm up overhead without being able to A, flex the shoulder, or B, has to keep the elbow bent, a great progression in working in the frontal plane or sagittal plane at horizontal is going to be a better progression to develop the shoulders, strengthen the chest while you develop that overhead mobility. So I have Kevin here in a double kneeling position, and I'm going to have him start in this position and work kind of from the ground up in some other transitional postures. So I'm going to just have Kevin start with the arm extended. I'm going to create a little bit of tension in the cable so he gets an idea of how to pack the shoulder and make sure that he's got a good neutral wrist position and the cables aren't heavy on his shoulder here. So he's going to just kind of have a little bit touching on there on the top of the shoulder, and he's going to go into resist me as I pull him into the chest press, and then he's going to press out, and I'm going to give him only the amount of resistance that's going to keep good form, and he's able to complete smoothly. He's going to do it again, and then back up. He's really focusing on keeping a tall posture and not kind of dipping into the press to get stability in the hips. Next progression is a half kneeling position. Once he's mastered that tall kneeling position, we'll get him into a half kneeling position and go into that same pattern. Good. Okay. And then from here, once we've got him in that position, we'll have him go into a staggered stance. Make sure that he masters those positions first before he progresses into a tall position or standing position. So here he's going to, because of the attachment point, it's at a low, so he's almost doing an incline press in this position. We can change the position of the attachment of the pulleys so that we can have him in a more parallel position or even in a decline pressing angle. So he's just going to go in the same position, trying to prevent any rotation in the torso or any movement except in the arm. All of these progressions, we want to see that. And he's going to go nice and slow and go through that progression. Those are just a few of the progressions in the single arm chest press. We'll have more to come with some other exercises soon.